Hello guys, welcome to my channel Atomic Bubble, and today we are going to see the most anticipated event in the history of cryptocurrency, which is Ethereum merge or Ethereum 2.0. So let's get started. So let's discuss about blockchain dilemma. So every blockchain in the cryptocurrency world has three important features, which are decentralization, security, and scalability. Decentralization means that blockchain is not governed by the limited set of people. Security means that your blockchain is able to prevent itself from the hackers attack, so that all the transaction related data should remain intact. Scalability means the number of transactions per second blockchain can carry out. That's what the scalability is mean. So these are the important feature of any blockchain that it should have. But is it really present in all the blockchains in today's world? So let's see which blockchains possesses all these characteristics. So as you can see in the diagram that Bitcoin and the Ethereum blockchain satisfies only decentralization and the security characteristics, whereas there is a trade-off of scalability. Similarly, there are other blockchains which lies between security and scalability, and the remaining ones are between scalability and decentralization. So there is no blockchain currently present in the cryptocurrency world which satisfies all the three criteria. That's what the point of motivation for Ethereum 2.0, where ETH developers are trying to achieve all these three characteristics in their blockchain. So what is Ethereum 2.0? So Ethereum 2.0 is not a new asset, but it is a name given to the set of updates coming to the Ethereum network. The initial updates will see Ethereum mainnet blockchain merging with the Beacon blockchain. We will discuss about this blockchain in this video further. There is also transition of proof of work consensus to proof of stake consensus. We will also discuss this in this video. So the roadmap of Ethereum 2.0 has to go through multiple stages, which are the merge, the surge, the verge, the purge, and the splurge. So today we are going to discuss the first stage of Ethereum 2.0, which is Ethereum, the merge. So let's try to understand what is Mainnet blockchain. So Mainnet blockchain is Ethereum's primary blockchain, which is currently running in the cryptocurrency world, which possesses all the transaction related details, dApps related details, and what other functionality a blockchain does. So Ethereum developers in December 2020 come up with one more blockchain which runs parallel to this mainnet blockchain known as Beacon blockchain. This blockchain doesn't have any production related data, but it is pretty similar to the production blockchain. But there is some difference between mainnet blockchain and the Beacon blockchain. Let's see what is the difference. So, mainnet blockchain works on the concept called as a proof of work. There, in proof of work concept, miners has a high computing servers which solves the difficult cryptocurrency puzzles, and they mine the coins. But this mechanism is very expensive, so that it becomes very difficult miners to sustain with this model, because they have to continuously upgrade their hardwares to mine effectively and earn more. So then comes the Beacon blockchain. So Beacon blockchains works on a concept called the proof of stake, where validators has to stake the number of Ethereum on the network so that they can qualify as a validator and they can do validation of the transaction over the Ethereum blockchain. So as you can see in the GIF that the proof of work is very outdated. Also, it's energy intense. So by using proof of stake mechanism, Ethereum is target to save electricity. The merge will reduce the Ethereum's energy consumption by approximately 99.95%. But this is just a number. We will see the actual number when the merge actually happens, then we can come up with the original number, how much energy consumption the Ethereum will do after this merge. So let's try to understand what is the difference between proof of work and proof of stake. So in proof of work mechanism, the mining capacity of the miner depends on the computational power of the servers which he has installed in his mining facility. The more the powerful servers, the more the mining capacity. But in case of proof of stake, the validating capacity depends on the stake of the coins on that particular network. So more the number of ETHs on your network, more the validating capacity. In proof of work, miners receive block rewards to solve the cryptocurrency puzzle, for which they use highly computing power machine, CPU, GPU, ASIC chips, and all other things. In case of proof of stake, validators do not receive a block reward, but instead they receive the transaction fee as a reward. There is a famous attack called as a 51% attack in cryptocurrency world. So what happens? Hackers would need to have a computer power more than 51% of the network to add a malicious block in your blockchain so that it will lead to a 51% attack. So that is possible in case of proof of work. But in case of proof of stake, for a hackers to carry out the 51% attack, they would need to own the 51% of all the cryptocurrency on the network, which is practically impossible. So 51% attack is nearly impossible in case of proof of stake. So as we know that Ethereum is going to move from the proof of work to proof of stake by using beacon chain when actual merge happen. So when this merge is going to happen? So tentative date of this merge from the ETH developer has been communicated as 19 September 2022. If everything goes as per schedule, we will see the merge going to happen around 19 September. So let's see the highlights of Ethereum 2.0. So Ethereum will move from proof of stake consensus to the from the proof of work consensus on Beacon chain. Ethereum 2 is not a new asset, it's just an update to the existing Ethereum network. Ethereum's transition to proof of stake will bring numerous benefits like improved efficiency, scalability, security, and reduce centralization. So let's discuss about the FAQs which are trending in the crypto community regarding this merge. So first FAQ is like, will ETH gas fees be cheaper? So the answer is no, because currently that is not going to happen, but in future definitely the gas will get reduced. What is Ethereum sharding? So sharding is a multi-phase upgrade to Im- to improve Ethereum scalability and capacity in near future. So how much ETH do one need to participate in Ethereum 2.0 proof of stake? So the number is around 32 ETH. If any individual want to participate into POS model of ETH 2.0. So does transaction speed increase greatly? The transaction speed on mainnet will remain relatively the same even after the merge, although there are some slight changes. Will the merge result in overall network downtime? So the merge upgrade is designed in such a way that there will be no downtime, or we can say there will be a zero downtime, which is really great thing Ethereum developers have conducted, and this is really amazing. So that's it for today's video, guys. If you like the content of my channel, please do like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Thank you.